Induction heating can help provide precise heating to a specific area of a vehicle to help auto repair technicians remove stubborn bolts, bearing sensors, oxygen sensors, and more. But how does it work? A high-frequency electromagnetic field creates an electrical current within the workpiece that generates heat. This heat can heat up a specific area to help loosen rusted-on corrosion or a thread-locking compound without the use of a torch, meaning the safety of no open flame. One company, Induction Innovations, has been leading the way with induction heating for the automotive market, with the company's mini ductor and inductor series of induction heating tools. We talked with Norbert Jillick at Induction Innovations about induction heating. First, let's get an overview of induction heating as it relates to the automotive repair market.
Okay, induction heating uses a high-frequency magnetic field to heat up ferrous metal. So what we do is we use that to remove fasteners, whether they're rusted on, corroded, or thread locking compound. The high-frequency magnetic field excites the metal to heat that up so it can be released. We also use it for fasteners. We use it for taking out glass in cars. We use it for decals. We can use it for side glass, back glass on vehicles, body side moldings. And it actually heats the metal, which actually loosens the adhesive so we can pull the glass and things of that sort out.
Induction Innovations recently released a new tool to its mini ductor line, the mini Dr Venom. A highlight of this new product is the Venom's locking collar to secure the coil. Jillick shares more about this product.
The mini Dr Venom is our new mini ductor that we're releasing. It's going to be working in conjunction with the mini Dr 2. It's a new product for us that has actually a locking collar to secure the attachments to it as opposed to the thumb screws. It has a more ergonomic shape to it. It has the status light when the product is working properly. If there's an error, it'll indicate a red light. So you have the indicator where there's a red light if there's a problem with the unit. It has some safety features built in it, which will shut the unit down if there's an error, which is nice. So we're always thinking about safety at inductions, and that's part of the reason that we came up with these two additions to the mini Dr Venom.
Induction Innovations is always coming up with new products for the market. So what's next for the company? In addition to the mini Dr Venom, Jillick informed me Induction Innovations constantly develops ideas and introduces new coils and attachments. The company is also currently developing a new tool for the auto collision industry. Now we get to the best part of the program, the product demonstration. Here, Jillick shows how induction heating works, using the mini Dr 2.
Okay, just wanted a quick demonstration on how induction heating works and that we would use it out in the field. Here we have the mini Dr 2. So it uses high-frequency electromagnetic fields to heat ferrous metal. So any metal that you can stick a magnet to, we can heat it up. What happens is it excites the molecules inside the metal and it makes it hot. So for example, I'm going to take just a standard bolt here. I'm going to put it a little bit of water so you can see how it heats up and get a little smoke. I'm going to take the mini ductor, I'm going to stick it inside the high frequency field right here. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to heat that up fairly quickly. It can heat this bolt here, cherry red, in about 15 seconds. As you notice, I'm still holding onto the bolt. That allows me to do that because the nut is actually expanding faster than the bolt is expanding. So at that point, you could be able to take your impact or your wrench, or you can just break that loose. So what happens is you have the high frequency field exciting the metal. And for example here, I'll take this, go ahead and drop it in the water, and you can see how quickly that the induction heating has heated that bolt up. We get questions of where the magnetic field is and how it works. Basically, it works inside the coil area. So for example, I can take this light bulb with this little bit of wire that we've attached to it. If I go around the outside, turn the unit on, you notice that the light does not come on. There's no field on the outside. All the magic is happening on induction heating within that coil. So if I take this again and stick it inside, you can see how that lights up. So that's where all the action is happening for induction heating.
Sometimes the induction heating coil isn't usable based on the size of the object the tech needs to heat up. There are a number of different accessories and attachments available for these different applications. These accessories can also be used on the Mini Dr Venom or any tools in the company's Mini Dr line. Jillick explains a few of those accessories.
This is the coil that goes into the mini ductor. We actually have 8 sizes that we make, from 3/4 of an inch up to 1 3/4 of an inch, depending on what you're trying to heat up. We try to keep a little bit of gap around the area that you're working with, to have a little bit so it's not rubbing up against the coil. That's our coils. We have our bearing buddy application here for O2 sensors, bearing races, and things of that sort where you physically can't get a coil around. You can use this bearing buddy to wrap it around to create that magnetic field. We also have our U-form coil. If you would like to make your own coil with different sizes, you can actually take a socket of the hardware you're trying to release, wrap that around the socket, make your own coil. This is part of the U-form coil that we use. And we also have our mini pad here for doing small body side moldings, graphics, vinyl, pinstriping, things of that sort. And this is for removing debadging your car and small items like that.
If you'd like more information about induction heating tools or any of the latest tools and equipment offerings, please visit our online product directory by visiting the link below. Thank you for tuning in to VSP News Toolbox Topics. I'm your host, Erica Schiller, editor of P10 Magazine. Until our next broadcast, keep up with this and other industry topics by visiting us online at vehicleservicepros.com.